Good morning everyone, welcome to our channel today. In this video, we're going to discuss a little bit about the coronavirus again. As we can see actually from the newest data, the coronavirus infection in China is much better now and actually under control. And then the problem now we're more concerned about is overseas outside China. I read from one news that in Italy, the total cases was 6,012, and in South Korea it was 7,134. In Iran is 5,823. In France is 949, in Germany is 795, in Spain is 516. So just mention some of the countries in Europe or in Asia. It becomes more and more cases every day. And then actually from China, the whole China, we got 44 more yesterday. So in one day we got 44 more. It's actually under control. The reason why is that it is under control because the increased cases every day previously was 2,000, 300,000 more in China, and now it reduced under 50. And these 44 cases, 41 is in Wuhan city or in that province. It included that province. So actually, the whole China, except from that city, we got only several cases. So it's actually under control. And this phenomenon, this situation, had last been quite a few weeks. And we actually got 80,695 cases in total from December last year until now, until yesterday, on the 7th of March. And then for all these cases, 57,065 cases have been discharged, so they were healed. In this video, we're going to mention why we discuss these numbers at the beginning, because we want to show you how severe this virus was. And I live in South Africa, and the problem here I saw is people here, they don't care that much, or they don't care enough, because they don't realize how severe this virus is. So if you live in Europe or even in USA, what can you do to help yourself? In China, we have mentioned in previous video that we use Chinese herbal medicine to treat this kind of problem. And then the cases I mentioned, we got 57,065 cases have been discharged. And these cases, most of them were accepted Chinese herbal medicine treatment, and most of them were healed by Chinese herbal medicine, either by herbal medicine only or with the combination of herbal medicine and Western medicine. Even there's some severe cases, they stay in ICU wards, they were treated by Chinese herbal medicine only, and they were healed. So actually the experts in China, they were still busy dealing with the data. So I trust there will be more and more articles coming out afterwards from the effect to see the efficacy and all those researches. So in this video, we're going to discuss what we can do as public, or as just normally not in someone in this field, not in Chinese medicine field, how we can help ourselves, or how we can help our family. There's some saying says in Chinese medicine, we think as long as your immune system is good enough, the pathogens, no matter what kind of pathogen, no matter what kind of virus, you will not be infected. And this kind of saying were recorded in 黄帝内经. 黄帝内经 is one of the most important classics in Chinese medicine, and most of our theories were coming from 黄帝内经. So this theory is true, and this saying is actually emphasized the importance of your immune system, because either healthy qi, the one to help you to prevent being sick or to help you to fight with the virus. So in the article, in 黄帝内经, it described that as long as your immune system is good, you will not be affected. So sometimes people believe, they said, if I improve my immune system, and my immune system is good, so I don't care about the virus, I can go to anywhere, I can go there without my facial mask, with the surgical mask. But is that true? Because when people, they remember this kind of saying from 黄帝内经, but they don't realize, or they always choose to forget that in 黄帝内经, it also describes that, it also tells us in certain pathogens or certain diseases, we will need to avoid them. This is also from 黄帝内经. So the principles of diseases, the first one is you need to improve your immune system. This immune system can help you to prevent being sick. The second is you need to try your best to avoid contacting the pathogen. This is very similar to quarantine, or to stay at home if you don't have to go out. To stay at home instead of going to the shopping mall or gym. This is the situation in South Africa. If you can, do not go to gym now because it's very crowded. Actually, when I lived in South Africa, I saw that because we don't have that much population, so we actually, each of us in South Africa, actually many overseas countries, we don't have that much population as much as Asian countries. So we actually lucky and we got more space. That's actually help to limit the spread of the virus. But it's specifically in South Africa, specifically in Johannesburg, the problem here is the supermarket. After hours or on weekends, a lot of people gather to the shopping mall, and we've got only several big shopping malls. There's a lot of people there. The cinemas and also gym, people love gym a lot here, and that's actually a very good lifestyle because gymming help you to keep healthy. That's important. But at this time, we already have 2 cases in South Africa, and at this time, I trust there might be more because they didn't test. So in order to make it safer, to make everyone safer, try to avoid to go to the shopping mall or go to gym as much as you can to avoid unnecessary exposed to the environment. Okay. So actually from Chinese medicine part, how can we help us? The 2, first one is to improve your immune system, to make you healthy, to exercise, to walk around in your estate. The second is to avoid containing the environment. Don't go to the shopping mall if you don't have to avoid to get connected to the virus. That's very important. Prevention in this kind of epidemic diseases, actually in all kinds of diseases, prevention always comes first. Apart from these 2, immune system is not something we can help us in a few hours or in a few days. This will contain your diet, your lifestyle. So that's actually a long-term solution. In the meantime, we want to prevent the virus. We don't want to immerse in this kind of area or situation with a lot of virus. So try not to get in touch with the virus. Another one we need to be careful is ventilation. It's actually, even there's some virus in the air, because this human transmission diseases, this one is from air. So even from breathing, from coughing, even there's some virus in the environment. In order to make you sick or in order to get you be infected, they need a certain amount. Doesn't mean there's one tiny virus go to your body, then you'll be sick. They need a certain amount. So ventilation, good ventilation can help you to reduce the virus in certain area. So actually at home, try to open your window, try to open your doors, get good ventilation. That can help you to prevent. And also another part is try not to avoid or try not to touch. This is a direct connection or indirect connection. The direct connection, it can be, for instance, is okay, we don't really use direct or indirect, but just some situation we're going to mention here. For instance, if you go to gym, while you're doing your workout there, but the other person, you will never know where they come from or they have been infected or not. He's working out right next to you. This condition, this situation will increase significantly of your chance being infected. So try to not to go to gym, go to shopping mall. And the second is try not to touch or direct touch with your hand, your fingers to the public area, such as the door handles or the lift. When you press the lift, normally what I do now, even before, just a habit, I always use my key to press the lift or your staff card with the plastic cover. You use the staff card to press the lift, so it avoids your finger to touch. Because, for instance, if someone infected, he used the lift, he pressed the button, and then afterwards you press again, you also pollutes, contaminates your fingers. So it actually, if you use the other stuff to touch, it reduces the chance. Okay, so these two. The third one is surgical mask. Surgical mask is very important in prevention in this kind of problem, especially when you go to crowded areas. You have to wear surgical mask. The last part is for washing your hand. Washing your hand, you need to wash properly. We're going to discuss, if we have chance, or if we're going to discuss how to wash your hand properly. There's 7 steps to wash your hand. It can help you to wash properly and thoroughly. Okay. The last part we're going to mention is the prevention with herbal medicine. I saw some of you left the comments there and asked me how to use herbal medicine to prevent. That's because in China, as you can see from China, we use herbal medicine to treat the virus infection, the pneumonia. We use herbal medicine to prevent the pneumonia. But what kind of herbs can you use, or what's the ingredients do we use for prevention? It's actually, I can't give you the answer here. The reason why is, for Chinese herbal medicine treatments, there's one principle for this is the formula, the ingredients will depend a lot on the geography. It depends a lot on where you live. So different area, such as someone live in UK, in USA, or in other countries of Europe, and someone live in South Africa, the formula might be very different. This is the same situation in China. The geography of China is quite big. In the north, in the middle, and in the south, they use different formulas because in different area, when people have this kind of diseases, you're going to be affected by the environment where you live as well. So in order to, if you want to use herbal medicine to prevent, you need to consult your local Chinese medicine doctors. They should be able to know what is best in your area. Okay, thanks for watching our video today. For more information, you can visit our website. See you next time.